EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Henderson. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open man, that's Dante Fulton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On 3rd down, Sanders. And that is incomplete. Dante Fulton was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. It'll pick up a 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Off the play fake, it's May. He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. To the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
But I think these guys are ready for week 1 to get started. I mean, we see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
The extra point is good. And the Pats move out on top, 14-0.
Browns, nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cut. Ready? Cowboys!
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough. in a moment. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it with a second down and 10. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And third down coming up.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
30, G. Hey, keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling.
Henderson now on first and 10. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play.
A gain of a yard.
Here's a second and 9 now from the 29. Once more, it's Henderson. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Now a give up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
His kick is perfect. And the Patriots stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the set. Come on.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Second and 11.
Shotty Rangers. Here we go. Catch the Eagles. 18, right here.
Legette in motion.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now. On third down, if you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Here's their punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On play action, here's May. On the run to the right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now a 3rd and 2. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. Third and 2. Here we go. Throwing now is May. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cut, ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, set.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Browns first down. It's a gain of 10.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. That one taken in right side by Legette. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cleveland.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Sanders. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to get it on the ground. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, Browns.
Sanders will throw it. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he will get into the end zone. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Browns. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line.
Here goes it.
Made out on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. It's 2nd down.
Sorry, what's that? Hey, what's that?
They'll go play action with May. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Sorry, what's that? Hey, what's that?
Here's May. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Okay, break. 60 Eagles. Here we go. Back. Go.
On play action, Shador. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Here we go. Here we go.
We get in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long long day.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Dragon 60. Ready. 70 Timberwolf.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now it's Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him.
Good blocking, and he's in. Drake May. Touchdown, Patriots. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots will extend this third quarter lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Now, Sanders. The throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
a gain of 7. First down.
To throw is Sanders. Quick throw taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's Sanders to throw. Now he'll air one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll send a tight end in motion right. They're going on fourth down. Sanders. That is hard. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. He'll try to run this one in, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
The Browns will line up for the two-point conversion.
Tiger, Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Now, Shador, and he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Marcus Jones now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Look wide. Get this one complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go, tonight.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
23-yard line.
Hey, Angel.
On play action, here's May. Flush to his right. Now he'll run.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
13-yard line.
No turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's third down in a few inches.
Now third and less than a yard.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And the Patriots are going to be set up with first and goal as they get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
First and goal at the
I love the call here on 3rd and inches. Everyone, when they're looking at the running back, is anticipating you handing him the ball. He can get lost sometimes in the passing game and in the structure of the concept. In this case, the quarterback's able to find him open, and
he will take this one across into the end zone. beyond Henderson. Touchdown, New England. Extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Pats are able to extend the lead.
Patriots 31, Browns 17.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 90 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The PAT is up and good. And the Browns will cut the deficit to 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Let's go.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, Henderson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Third and a yard.
Here goes that. Hey, Garfield. Here goes that.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
What's that?
Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Browns will take over possession here at the 44.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
They go play action now with Sanders. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Sanders. That is taken in left side by Thornton.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Shador. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Ready up.
Browns, first down. A 4-yard pickup on play. First down, Browns.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Browns. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. Out of the hunt, it's Travion Henderson. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing on second down, May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throwing on third down is May. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
What's that? Ready, what's that?
They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Hey, what's up? Five.
On 3rd and long, here's May. That ball intercepted. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
This is 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. He'll show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
A big one here in the 4th quarter. A pickup of 44 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Got it. Ready?
Now, 1st and goal.
Ready, what?
They'll run it here. Here's Judkins. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll stick to the ground. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Get it.
He's got it at the 3. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's hot downfield by Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, what's that? Crazy! Crazy!
Here's May. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
May to throw again. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just 1 more play.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to force overtime. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.